I am Husna Kupete from Tanzania. I'm a Two Ruby Director of Neolife International. I'm a pharmacist by profession. I am married and I'm blessed with 2 boys. I'm very excited to be part of this Neolife family. This business has found me 9 years ago while I was a student taking my first degree at the University of Muhimbili. And I'm so excited because at that moment, I just wanted some pocket money because the life was very hard as a student. But I really thank God this business have actually changed my life dramatically. I've been able to do a lot of things through this business. And right now, I'm so excited. I've been able to buy myself a very good car. I'm driving a Lexus Harrier, black in color. I'm very, very excited about that. I've been able to travel different destinations with Neolife International and experience world-class treatment. I'm so excited, me with my husband, also at Mihava. But also through this business, we've been able to make money that now we are building our house. It's a very good house, contemporarily designed, very beautiful, courtesy of this business. I am so excited today because I see a very bright future through Neolife International. And because of shortage of time, I'm going to share my experience through this pandemic that we are having, COVID-19. We are still building the business and we are super excited. I'm very excited because we are using social media. Now we are actually in social distancing, but we are using social media to build the business. I'm actually sharing this fantastic product we have through social media with different people, and I've been able to make a lot of money. I have a lot of customers because everybody knows that our products are the best. So we're actually helping them to know that we have the solution. So we are teaching them through WhatsApp groups, through Facebook, through Instagram. I've been able to make a lot of money cutters of those social media and teaching my downlines how to make money through social media because our products are a lot, very good. But cutters of this business, I've been able to build a business through social media. When I talk about building the business, I talk about sponsoring. I am so good on using Instagram to sponsor a lot of people. I started using social media before this pandemic, but through this pandemic, now I am actually indoor, but I'm still doing this business. I have a page called Wanawake Washindi in Instagram. That's where I get a lot of name lists. I teach them, I show them the value, I give them hope. You know, people have lost hope outside. They don't know what to do. A lot of people have lost jobs. A lot of people's business are very down right now. But I've been able to share a story, very short story. I had a clip, I have a clip that showed them a hope that there's something you can do and make extra money. So I share the video and people come to me asking me what to do, like how is the business work. So I'm teaching them how the business works through WhatsApp. So I teach through WhatsApp, one-on-ones. I do one-on-ones through WhatsApp. I do bigger presentation through WhatsApp groups. There I share my story. I share how you can build a business. I share my director's testimony. I share everything in the WhatsApp groups. And I get a lot of people very interested in starting this business. So that's one of the way we are doing. But also, I have been able to learn about this Zoom meeting. This Zoom cloud meeting is doing very good to me because I'm doing presentation, bigger picture with my team. So everybody is doing one-on-ones in their separate, but then we make a Zoom meeting and then we start how this business works together, like the way we are doing right now. So it's a very good way to make a business work. So we are sponsoring a lot of people. People are very excited. My downlines are very, very excited because we actually see it is possible. So I also do trainings through Zoom meeting. I have a timetable. We are having a timetable from Monday to Saturday. We're having a timetable and everybody knows that this time we're going to learn about the product. We're going to learn about business skills. We're going to learn on how to make the business work, like how to sponsor, how to do kitty orientations, how to make people excited, because people, when you don't talk about it, people even forget that they are doing business. So we need to have activities that remind people that we are still on, we are still making it, we are still doing business. So for us, we're actually doing a lot of recognition through Zoom meeting. We are doing a lot of presentations through Zoom meeting. We are actually doing a lot of activities, even games and fun moments through Zoom meeting. And that helps us a lot. So that's how shortly I can share with you how we are doing this business. I want to advise you a very little thing. First of all, you have to believe in yourself. Just believe in yourself that you can do it. Don't stay there home depressed and think that the business has fallen apart. No, the business is still on. We are still making a lot of money. We're actually making a lot of money more than before COVID-19. Right now, we are making more money, my dears. So let's wake up. And another thing, let's stay focused. It is very easy to lose focus. When we stay indoor, you can procrastinate, you can be there. So please stay focused. Make yourself a timetable. Find an office that you can do your work. It is very easy to make everything through social media. Just learn. I know it is not easy. For me, I'm not very good on social media, but I've been able to learn. I actually ask Paul every now and then how I can utilize Zoom, and I really utilize Zoom. I'm telling you, I'm doing Zoom meeting every day, more than 3 Zoom meetings. So I'm so excited, and I believe that we're going to fly. We're going to explore the business more and more. Thank you. God bless you, East Africa. We are still moving forward to make great things. Thank you very much, Paul.
Thank you so much, Usna, for such an inspirational testimony and how you have been able to build your business. That's an amazing testimony. Now you're doing it, despite the pandemic, COVID-19, Tanzania has been able to do amazingly. I think the month of April is one of the biggest months in terms of PVs in Tanzania, because they have been able to do over 500,000. So that is what they are doing, and we are really happy for what they are doing as a country. And those are some of the things. And I thank you so much, Husna, because you have come out and shared how you have been able to achieve such kind of success. Thank you so much. So I want to invite our next leader, who is going to give us a quick testimony again, and that is our president team member from Uganda, none other than Andrew Bugembe. Andrew, if you can hear me.
Yes, we can get you loud and clear. Thank you very much,
Andrew.
Paul.
Go ahead.
Greetings to everyone. Thank you, Ricco, for supporting us as always. Congratulations to everyone on the call for the past month. We are truly excited. I'd like Janet to share with us our story. Then I'll get into just sharing 1 or 2 things that we're doing in Uganda.
Okay, hello everybody. I'm so excited to be part of this Zoom meeting that is uniting all the East African countries. This is something that we had never had before. I'm so excited about this COVID-19 because we've never had a meeting where all the distributors from East Africa get together on a Wednesday evening like today to share our thoughts, to share our excitement. So I'm really, really excited. My name is Janet Bugembe, and together with Andrew, we have been doing the business for the last 16 years. We started the business when we were students, just about to join the university. And the only reason we joined at that time was because we wanted to make some little pocket money so that we could have some upkeep at the university. What we did not know was this opportunity was going to change our life forever. When I just started the business, I talked to quite a number of people, and I was privileged because Andrew, out of the 180 people that I talked to in my first month of business, Andrew started the business. And we have been building the business together for the last 16 years. In my first month, I managed to become a manager. In the second month, I managed to become a senior manager. 4 months down the road, I became a director. 1.5 years down the road, I became a world team member. And I remember I was invited for my very first trip to go to Cape Town in South Africa. When I came back home, I shared with Andrew, who then was a director in the business. I told him that, you know what, there is a lot that this opportunity has to offer. We have been able to travel. What I saw in Cape Town just blew my mind. From that time on, I remember the following year, we developed close to about 5 world team members in our group. And we had an opportunity to travel to London, to go to Hawaii, San Francisco in America, Durban, Hong Kong, Dubai, and all these beautiful places that we would have never, ever even imagined as students at the university, traveling all over the world. That was fantastic. The second benefit that we've got from this business is it has given us what we call financial freedom, just like Husna has shared. Andrew and I are living in our own house. It is on 3 acres of land. That is very, very, very unusual in our country. And courtesy of this opportunity, we have been able to drive our own cars and we've paid cash for them. I don't think there are people who can, you know, start out on an opportunity like this and get such benefits out of the business in such a short time. The other thing that we've been able to do, we've been able to grow as individuals, personal development. At the time we started the business, we were just mere students. Nobody thought that a lot would come out of us. But courtesy of Neolife, we've had an opportunity to speak at international platforms, sharing our story and what this business has done for us. The other thing that we have got from this business is good health for our family and our friends. We are very, very excited that during this very difficult time when everybody is worried, our family and our friends are stocked up on the product.
Sorry, Janet, I think we are losing you. Sorry, Janet, we cannot hear you. Okay, I think we lost Janet and Andrew, probably because of technical itch. They will be joining us shortly, probably. But because of that, we just need to move forward as they try to connect to our speaker for today. But we have been able to share, you know, their story, how they have been able to build such a wonderful business to where they are right now as present team members in Uganda. There's a lot for us to be able to share. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce our special guest and speaker for tonight, a gentleman who truly loves us, East Africa. He has seen literally almost every person who is this Zoom call start and build the kind of business Usna and Andrew are talking about. And he's really passionate, and we had him a few weeks ago, and he's back again to be able to share with us. So, ladies and gentlemen, without much ado, allow me to welcome our Vice President of Sales International, Mr. Ricco Brown, joining us from Houston in USA. Welcome, Mr. Ricco.
Well, thank you, Paul. Good evening to everyone. I hope everyone can hear me and see me clearly. I'm excited again to be a part of the meeting in East Africa. You know, I consider East Africa more home than I do Houston, Texas. I was laughing to myself just the other day when I realized these last 2 months is the first time since I built this house 17 years ago that I've spent 2 consecutive months in my home. Never before had that happened in any year since I moved in this home. So I was laughing about that, but I want each and every one of you to know that I miss you. I wish I was there with you, and I'm praying that you keep yourselves safe and strong. I want to start off by thanking Paul for putting this meeting on and giving me an opportunity to share in this meeting. Also, I want to thank Husna for an exciting presentation. if you are on this call today and you are looking for what you need to do, Husner gave you the answer to that. And then I want to thank Janet and Andrew, even though Andrew didn't get a chance to share all of the things that he wanted to share. Janet showed you that this opportunity worked. When a student, not thinking much is going to come from this, can turn their lives around and build homes, buy cars, and travel in so many places around the world. So I want to thank them and for doing a wonderful job and for being a Neolife distributor and a Neolife leader that's going to take us into the next millennium by developing successful people in their team. You know, last month, in March, we had a fantastic month. In April, we had a great month. And, you know, so many wonderful things are happening during that time. You know, I want to congratulate Tanzania, and I want to congratulate Uganda because they achieved their monthly goal and exceeded their monthly goal in PV for the country. So a big round of applause to each of them because they did a wonderful job in achieving that. Now, Kenya, you wasn't too far behind your target. So really, you want to pull up your bootstraps and, you know, really get out there and make it happen because I know you all can do it. I know what the potential is there in Kenya, and we want you to really go out and achieve your best. Do the best that you can do, learn a little more, and do some more. I have special recognition because even during this pandemic time, even during this challenge that we are experiencing, there is opportunity people are taking advantage of. I think I've been cut off. Have I?
Yes, but I'm taking care of it, Ricco. I'm just trying to look for the person.
Someone put something up. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I'm trying to remove it.
If you can see and hear me, I will continue. Okay. Can you see and hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay, then I will continue. My special recognition I want to send out to Hosiana. Hosiana did her second month towards becoming a 4 Ruby director. Hooray, hooray, hooray. Hosiana, great job. We're proud of you. Don't stop now. And I'm sharing this because we want to put pressure on you. I want to say congratulations to Rose and Raymond Barutis because they did their second month towards becoming a 4 Ruby director. Wow, I knew you all could do it. I've always believed that you can do it. And now you're starting to show the world the greatness that you have within you that's coming out. I also want to congratulate your president's team member, Dory and Bingi Juma, because they did their second month towards becoming a 5 Ruby director. Wow, we have so much wonderful activity occurring in East Africa, and namely, we have a lot of that activity occurring over in Tanzania. So let's continue to do great things. Let's continue to work the business because we want to see each and every one of you achieve success. Now, I think everybody on the call know who I am. Paul did a nice job of introducing me. It's Ricco Brown, and I am Vice President of International for Neolife International. I've been with Neolife for 28 years. And, you know, in 28 years, I'm so excited because I've seen so many people achieve massive success through this opportunity. And it proved to me during that 28 years that if you truly commit yourself, if you're truly dedicated to your success, that it can happen for each and every one of you. As Paul said, I live here in Houston, Texas, but I spend most of my time traveling around the world, sharing the opportunity and helping to develop strategies that will help individuals grow in their business. You know, we talk about COVID-19 and we're not going to spend a lot of time on that because we are all aware of it. And we all know the restrictions that have been put in place that's causing a challenge in our business. But you know, behind every storm, every dark cloud, there is a silver lining. Don't just think about COVID-19. Apply with the requirements. Social distancing, wear your mask, wear your gloves, do all of those things. But do you know behind every cloud, there's a silver lining? And what is that silver lining? I'm excited because people have actually slowed down just for a few moments. Parents are getting to know their children again. Parents are teaching their children and now have a better understanding and appreciation what the teachers are experiencing in the schools. Husbands and wives are sitting down, spending more time with one another, talking to one another. So there is a powerful silver lining behind all of this COVID-19. Yes, they're causing financial problems. Yes, we've lost some loved ones, but we have to also look at the bright side, the power of what is happening behind all of these challenges. So, training, you know, I wish I could do better than Husna just did. Husna just did all of the training that needed to be done, but I still wanted to share just a few things with you. Some years ago, strategy that WIN, W-I-N, WIN. And WIN was an acronym for what's important now. Write that down. WIN stands for what's important now, meaning we need to know what are the things that we need to do right now so that we can achieve the level of success even during this critical time. Husna showed us that it can be done, that you can manage your business through all of the social media and the technical opportunities we have out there. Remember, our goal is to achieve high touch through high tech. Remember that, high touch through high tech. We don't want technology to run everything, but we want to reach out and touch people so that we can have high touch through high tech. So what's important now? Let me share a few things with you. The first thing that's important right now is to sell Neolife. To sell Neolife. You see, Neolife's mission is to make the world a healthier and happier place. We have the products that people need so we can make them healthier. We have the opportunity that people need because here's a challenge that we're all going to deal with. Because of the slowdown in employment and because people are being laid off, over the next month or so, we're going to be confronted with a small challenge of people not having as much disposable income as they used to have. And that is to buy our products. So it is important that we start looking at those people to share with them the opportunity that we have so that they can enhance their income, continue to use the product so that they can be safe. It is important that you sell Neolife. Remember, you are Neolife. Sell your story. Sell what it has done for you. It is so important that through all of your communications, all of your social media contacts, that you can continue to sell Neolife. We will make the world a healthier and happier place because we will have a group of individuals, success-minded people that's going to make it happen. The second thing is be proud of our industry. We are in the direct selling industry, the network marketing industry. And that simply means we network to build our business through our networks of friends and relatives. Those are the people that we use to build our business. That is what network marketing is all about. You have to be proud to be a part of that industry. You have to show it on your face. You have to show it in your energy. We're always talking about good health and we're talking about prosperity, but you have to show that even if you haven't achieved it all now, that you believe that you're going to achieve it. So be proud of this industry called direct sales network network marketing. It will pay because people will believe what you believe more than just what you say. Set the tone of your organization. Set the tone. What do I mean? You still have to be aggressive. You still have to be positive. You still have to be active. You see, you have to tell people what they need to do. That's our job. Meaning every leader on this call, that is your job. Paul, myself, and all of the leaders that are moving their business. You need to tell people why. It is so important that we share with people so they understand why we do things the way we do them. We don't do anything just, I like to say, helter-skelter. We just don't pull it out of the air. What we do is we know what we're doing. The leaders know what they're doing, and we know why we're doing it. So explain to them. The third thing is make sure you show them how. So in setting the tone, people need to make sure they know what, why, and how to do the things that are necessary. As Husna said, she would call Paul and say, Paul, help me understand how you do Zoom meetings. And in return, Paul got with her, showed her how to do the meetings, and guess what? Now she has 3 or 4 meetings a day. She has a meeting scheduled every week to work on the things that people need, but don't limit it to Husna. Husna needs to teach her people how to do it, and Paul has to reach out and teach other leaders how to do it. So make sure you set the tone of your organization. Know what you see and what to do about what you're seeing. You have to see the challenges. You have to use integrated thinking to see. You need to start thinking about what you want to do, what you need to do. You need to start pulling it together and then developing a plan that will help you to achieve the results that you want to achieve. You know, you can see what's going on out there, but you have to make sure that you do something about it. Excuse me. The next area that we want to talk about and what's important now is keep your mind on the process, not the final results. Keep your mind on the process, not the final results. You see, you need to focus on how many people are attending your meeting. Yes, even still, through our social media way of having meetings, we still need to make sure we keep track of the number of people attending your meetings. Because we don't have physical meetings, all of your distributors should learn how to log on and participate in your individual meetings as well as the company-driven meetings. You have to make sure you do an effective presentation. An effective presentation is not a long, drawn, 4-hour presentation because remember, you're not going to hold the attention of your distributors for long periods of time through social media. So make sure that all of your meetings are within an hour time frame. When Paul set up this meeting, we set it up to say this meeting will last no longer than an hour because we want to make sure that the people that are on the call stay with us and not 2 or 3 hours where we know we're going to start to lose a lot of people. It's important to continue to focus on the number of people you're bringing into the business, new distributors. You can't do the strategies that Husna talked about to bring in more new distributors. It's so important because new distributors represent the future of your business. Yes, selling product right now is important. It is providing results, but we just don't want to sell product. We want to sell people also on becoming a part of the team. And when they become a part of the team, that's going to create growth for them as well as yourself. You need to talk to your leaders weekly. If you're a world team member, Sapphire, Ruby, President's team, then it's necessary that you talk to your leaders, your directors, at least once every week. And it's not just to talk about how much PV you got. It's to talk about how they're doing, how you can help them, what support do they need that you can provide them. So talk to your leaders every week, at least once a week, so that they'll know that you care about what's going on in their business. Now, you have your hot list distributors. Have small meetings and get a group of your hot list distributors together. Maybe 5 or 10 people. You get them on a Zoom call or a WhatsApp group, a small group, and you share positive reinforcements. Because yes, people need to know what, why, and how, but they also need to know, they need to be encouraged, they need to be motivated, they need to be inspired. So it is so important that you have those small meetings with your people. The process. If you're a new guest in your Zoom or WhatsApp group meetings, then you need to take that meeting and talk to people about how you get guests to phone in, to dial in to your meeting. When you have a meeting that is a guest event, yes, it's important to share the information you had, but more importantly, if it's a guest event and you're not getting guests, you need to make sure you teach your distributors how to get guests to join that meeting. So important. If you have no signups in a week, then you need to work on doing a more effective presentation. It is okay to change. Change is important. You don't change everything, but you adjust, because you need to get signups every week. If you are a leader, your organization should have at least 5 new starts every week. That's a realistic goal. That's something that can be achieved. That's you and your team should have at least 5 new starts every week. Set that as a goal. Push yourself to achieve that goal, because it's important that you continue to sponsor people into your organization. Because when the pandemic slows down, if we don't have a great system in place of servicing all of these new customers that we're getting now, then those customers will go by the wayside. We want to keep every customer and every distributor that we have gained over the last 3 or 4 months. We want to keep them active in the process. Important, sell the director position. We still need to sell the director position. You know, one of my pet peeves that I used to train you all on is, what are the benefits of becoming a director? Well, you know them. I don't have to go over them with you now. But sell those benefits to your team. Don't let people think that they can't do it. They can do it. So what's important now, as Husna said, as Janet said, as Andrew was going to say, I believe, as Paul said, it is so important that you know what's important to do right now. But I like to share with you what I think is important, and that is what can stop your success. You see, if you don't have all of your personal strategies in place, then the success that you want to achieve will limit you, because you're not strong enough emotionally to drive forward when you're confronted with the challenge. And yes, you are confronted with the challenge. And one of the things that, the first thing I always like to share with you is believe in yourself. Do you believe in yourself? You can do it. I know you can do it. I've seen people come up out of nowhere and achieve massive results simply because they believe. The second thing, and when you believe, you know, you're going to get excited. The second thing is believe in your people. When you believe in those people, they will build relationships for you. Those relationships is what will hold them in place long after this pandemic has slowed down, gone away, died out, whatever. We want to keep those relationships. So believe in your people and let them know from your heart that you believe in them and their ability to achieve great things. And as I said earlier, believe in what you're doing. And what I mean there is each of the leaders have a system that they are following. They are training you on those systems. They're initiating strategies so that you can achieve success. Believe in their system. Follow your leader. Be disciplined and follow your leader. Follow what they say. Follow what they do. Because if they are still continuing to achieve success, then the system that they have in place will work for you as it worked for them. Now, what can stop you from achieving success? If you have paper and pencil, take it out. I want you to write this down. The first thing that I want you to write down is the word procrastination. Procrastination. Procrastination is a thief of time. Don't delay as if you have 1,000 years to live, because tomorrow may never come. Don't procrastinate. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't live with the results of others. Learn from others. Don't procrastinate. Get up off the sofa. Get up from behind the table. Push the plate away and start thinking about your business. Don't let your mind just, sit there and not do anything. Always be thinking about how you can improve your business. Turn the television set off. The television set will cause you to be a procrastinator because the television set will just take the interest of your mind. And when you go watch the television all the time, you're trying to fill your mind with something. Well, I believe that if you fill your mind with thoughts of achieving success in your business, of what you need to do and why you're going to do it and how you're going to do it, let your mind flow with those thoughts. Ask yourself, what do I need to do? And if you listen to yourself, you'll hear some wonderful things. There come a time when you have to think for yourself. Stop taking advice from people that are not qualified to give you advice. Stop taking advice from people that are not qualified to give you advice. If they have not gone the way that you want to go, don't follow them. Don't listen to them. Because people will give you advice that will throw you off track, that will disappoint you, and that disappointment will lead you right back to procrastination and stagnation. You won't do anything. Now, here are some other reasons that people procrastinate. One is fear. People are, believe it or not, afraid of success. Some people are afraid of failure, but you can't be afraid. You have to be willing to step out on faith. Because if you think you can do it, then you can do it. If you think you can, you can. If you think you can't, you never will. Don't be afraid. Face your fears. Face your challenges. Learn so that you can overcome them. Again, I know I'm talking about Husna a lot, but she gave us a lot of information to work with. She said, I didn't know how to do Zoom. It was a fear that I had because I didn't know how, but I got help. I learned, and now I am doing lots and lots of work. So it's important that you get the help that you need. A lot of people procrastinate because they like feeling comfortable. They don't want to get out of their comfort zone. They don't want to be challenged. They say, well, if I don't do anything, I can't fail. And if I can't fail, nobody can say anything. Well, listen to this. The only time that you grow in this life is when you make a mistake. When you do something that you already know, you don't grow. You grow when you make a mistake. When you make a mistake, then you learn from that mistake. When you learn, you gain new knowledge. When you gain new knowledge, you become a new person because your knowledge base has just expanded. Some people procrastinate because they don't feel worthy of the success that could happen to them. So the first thing is that will stop you from achieving what you want to achieve is procrastination. The second word that I want to talk about, and I'm keeping up with my 1 hour time, as Paul said, indecision. Indecision is a great thief of opportunity. Nothing is more expensive than a missed opportunity. Don't delay. Make a decision to do it. Here's a quick story. Back in the early 90s, when the Google stock was $2 a share, I had money to go out to buy 10,000 shares of Google stock. But I was indecisive. I never really made up my mind that I wanted to invest because I didn't know if it was going to go down or if it was going to go up. But if I had been decisive in that decision, I think Google stock went up to $300 or $400 a share. Do the math. 10,000 shares times $300, and maybe I wouldn't be on this call today because I'd be laying somewhere on a beach. Isolated, social distancing, but I'd probably be on a beach. My problem is this: I wasn't willing to take the risk. So I say to you, if you don't take risks, you can't grow. If you can't grow, you can't be happy. If you can't be happy, why are we here? Why are we living this life if we're not in the pursuit of happiness? Life is too short. Life is too short to go around tired, ugly, broken home. It's unnecessary. When you have opportunities like Near Life available to you, an opportunity that will change your life, that will make you your own boss. It doesn't matter your education. It doesn't matter where you come from. I mean, when you have an opportunity where everyone starts out at the same place as a distributor, it's an equal opportunity. Life is too short not to take a decision to join us. We live in a state of continual becoming. Do you know what that means? That means that our goals are out front. They're not behind us. What you achieved, you've achieved. You have to always be setting new goals so you can be reaching for a new level of success. But the only way you're going to reach for that new level of success, you have to be hungry. Are you hungry? Are you committed? Are you dedicated? You see, when you are hungry for success, then that will give you a competitive advantage because you won't let nothing stop you. You won't let nothing get in your way. See, I believe it's better to be prepared and not have an opportunity than not to be prepared when an opportunity presents itself. Be ready, get ready, make a decision. I am looking to change the way my life is. I'm looking to change things. The last thing that I want to talk about, and that will prevent you from achieving success, is self-judgment. Never compare your weakness to someone else's strength. Be kind to yourself. You are God's highest form of creation. Don't go out living someone else's success. Don't say they're better than you. Don't say they're smarter than you. They're not prettier or handsome than you. They're not thinner than you. It does not matter. Be kind to yourself because you have greatness in you. You have greatness. Each and every one of you have greatness. God gave us talents and skills that he didn't give to anyone else. Your greatness will not come out unless you try to live that greatness, unless you try to utilize what you have. You see, you have to have courage to follow your heart. Courage. You see, sometimes we get stuck in our brain and we let our brain do all of the work. But you have to have courage because you feel in your heart what's right, what you need to do. You can feel it in your heart. Your heart will tell you, yes, this is what needs to happen. But you listen to your head, and your head will give you indecision. Your head will want to procrastinate, but your heart will lead you to the success that you want. The real challenge in life comes not when you have money, when you have family happiness, when you're able to do and go the things that you want. The real challenge in life is when you get knocked down. Do you have the courage to get up and run towards your success and run towards your fears? See, when you get up from being knocked down, that shows that you have the power to do more. It takes courage to start all over again. To start all over again. Yes, in our business, there are going to be some ups and there's going to be some downs. Will you have the courage to start all over again when you experience one of those downs? Yeah, you might drop title. Yeah, you may not qualify. But when you get knocked down, are you willing to get up again and go where you need to go? You have to say to yourself, I'm in control here. I am not going to let my circumstance get me down. I am not going to let it stop me. Your circumstance does not have to dictate your life. In closing, if there is no enemy within us, then the enemy outside of us can do us no harm. If there's no enemy within us, the enemy outside of us, you have to refine yourself. What are your liabilities? Leave them behind. We know we have weaknesses, so strengthen our liabilities and leave them behind so they're no longer liabilities. What do you need to change differently to achieve your success? You need to change your pattern and way of doing things. When you change your thinking, you change your beliefs. Believe in yourself, others, and what you're doing. When you change your beliefs, you change your expectations. Expect more from yourself. Expect that you can experience your greatness. Expect that you can be all that you want to be. When you change your expectations, you change your attitude. Positive mental attitude. The feeling that you have within that makes you believe that it can happen, that's expressed externally in your face, in the way you walk, in the way your shoulders are. You have to have a confident attitude, a positive mental attitude. You have to believe, and your attitude will show to so many others. When you change your attitude, you change your behavior. Wow. When you change your attitude, you change your behavior. You don't procrastinate. You don't have indecisions. You don't judge yourself hard. You believe in the positive things in life. Because when you change your behavior and when you respond and react to life differently, you see, it's not what happened to you in life, it's how you respond. And how you respond will show up in how you behave. If you fall, get knocked down, do you stay down? That's a behavior. It's giving up, accepting stagnation, accepting failure. No, we don't accept failure. We have to grow from it because failure is not final. It is not the final destination. When you change your behavior, you change your performance. Wow. When you change your behavior, you change your performance. Now you will go and make the calls that you need to make. Now you will go and learn how to do the video conferences that you need to do. Now you will go and make the calls and make people feel the way you need them to feel so they can achieve success. The last one is, when you change your performance, you change your life. That's what Near Life is all about. It's about changing your life. It's about accomplishing the things that you want to accomplish. It's about being the very best you that you can be. Remember, when is what's important now. And there are things that will stop your success if you allow them to be a part of your life. Change them today, and your success will continue to grow. Thank you so very much for inviting me on. I'm going to turn the meeting back over to Paul.
Thank you so much, Ricco, for such a wonderful training session. We really appreciate every time you come forward, you give us hope for the future and even the energy to be able to keep on doing what we love, which is our Near Life business. So thank you so much and stay safe. We are looking forward to seeing you in East Africa very soon when everything cools down. Thank you so much, Ricco. All right.
My pleasure.
Thank you, Ricco. I want to invite our Vice President of Sales, West and East Africa, Mr. Andrew Johnston, AJ, to be able to close our meeting today. Welcome, AJ, if you can hear me.
Hello, Paul. Thank you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, AJ. Go ahead.
Right. Thank you very much. Firstly, I'd like to thank everybody that's on this call. At one stage, we got up to 409 people. So fantastic. Well done. Secondly, I want to thank Ricco Brown. Ricco's been with the company for 28 years. And believe me, if there's one individual in this business that knows how successful you can be, it's Ricco. So I really want you to take Ricco's information, what he shared. If you apply it, you will be successful without a doubt. And Paul, thank you for putting this together. So just a little bit about myself. My name is AJ. I haven't been with the company as long as Ricco, not even close. I've been with the company now going on to 3 years, but I have been in business for about 32 years. And I can comfortably say that my only regret is in Near Life is that I wished I had joined 30 years ago. But, you know, such is life. So I just want to spend a bit of time, not too long. I mean, it's already an hour now, but just to help you with a couple of thoughts. The new normal is what we're going through right now, which is a space that we find ourselves in that may not be familiar. We are climatizing. We're getting used to new technology. We are starting to do business online. And on that note, next week, Monday, please make a note of this. If you've got a pen and paper, please write this down. Next week, Monday at 12 o'clock East African time, Near Life will be doing a session on digital marketing, digital sales, how to build your business online, how to use the Near Life back office to build your business, how to use the TNL app. So we're there to help you if you are not in that digital space. And I think Husna, she actually captured it perfectly where she said, I'm making a lot of money online. And I think that's what it's about. It's, you know, if you can't get to your customers, you know, what do you do to get them to come to you? And online is where the future is. So the new normal is exciting for us. As Kendra said, you know, this is a fantastic opportunity for us at Near Life, where we have amazing products, fantastic products that work that help build your immune system. And we have a business that is proven successful 62 years later, and we're still going as strong as what we are going. So special thanks to everybody that had a good April. Tanzania, yes, you did spectacularly well. I know May is going to be even better. To Uganda and Kenya, you also did well. And you're going to have a better May because our lockdowns are progressively becoming less restrictive. So May will be a better month. Then June will be a better month. And we've got so much to look forward to, so much to be excited about. and so much to be positive about. So we're in the business we're in the business right now where other people can join the business and can have an income in uncertain times. So from myself, I just want to say, be safe, stay connected. The support, we are here to support you. Paul and myself are here to support you. You can approach us directly. Of course you can. And we will help you with anything that we can to help you to build your business. So I want to thank you for taking part in this presentation today. There's many more that are coming. Paul will show you he'll share the calendar with you for May. There's a lot of exciting things still happening in May. And I look forward to talking to you again. So from me, AJ, God bless and thank you.
Thank you so much, AJ, for talking to us from South Africa. We love you. Thank you for sharing with us today. In our meeting, we never miss a guest and we love guests. So if you're a guest who came to this Zoom meeting, please talk to the person who invited you so that they can be able to show you how you can be able to be part of the opportunity of Neolife, so that what Ricco and AJ are speaking about, it can be part of your daily routine and you can be able to enjoy the benefits that will come with Neolife. So thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in today. From me, thank you so much. Have a wonderful evening and God bless you. Thank you so much. Goodbye.